Two heavyweight contenders, Ghost and Universe, one showdown to rule them all. Which builder platform really stands out? On one side, we have Ghost, the minimalist, content-focused powerhouse. On the other, Universe, the visually driven, drag-and-drop creator for anyone. We're testing them in the areas that count: ease of use, customization, versatility, pricing, performance, community, and even more. Forget the marketing hype, let's see what actually works in the real world. Each round scores points, so you'll know exactly which platform earns the crown by the end, and the outcome may just surprise you. Let's dive in. Alright, before we jump in, here's a quick mind map of what we're gonna cover. So we'll hit on price, performance, design and customization, security and ownership, ecosystem and integrations, and of course, who these platforms are actually made for. Ready? Let's go. Let's kick things off with price because honestly, who doesn't care about budget? Ghost is pretty wild here. If you self-host, it's totally free, like just download it and you're off. And if you want their managed version, Ghost Pro, it's super simple with clear paid plans, but the catch is, it's kinda pricey if you want them to handle everything for you. Now, Universe comes in with a free tier for simple sites, which sounds sweet, and you get a ton of plan options. But paying for the pro stuff, that can get pretty steep if you need more advanced features. So for price, Ghost kinda takes it, especially if you're willing to get your hands dirty and self-host. Alright, on to performance. So with Ghost, it's built on Node.js, it's fast, crazy efficient, and just made for content-driven sites. But be ready for a little technical setup if you go the self-hosted route. Universe, on the other hand, is that classic no-code, just drag-and-drop experience, so your site, up in like 2 minutes. Total win if you hate code. But honestly, once you start stacking in tons of widgets, it can get a bit sluggish, and you're kind of locked out from tweaking the engine if you're a power user. Still, Ghost wins again for pure performance. Now, design and customization. Ghost brings modern publishing themes and a huge, kinda epic marketplace if you want to swap things up. But let's be real, if you want to go super custom, you might need to poke around in the code. Universe is where things get super fun. It's literally drag, drop, snap, done. You've got hundreds of templates and blocks, which is honestly awesome for folks who love playing with visuals. But yeah, some advanced stuff. There are limits since you can only do what the no-code system lets you. Between the two, Universe just pulls ahead thanks to that creative freedom, even if it's mainly in their world. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know Ghost literally started as a Kickstarter project? They actually raised over £190,000 in just a month. Talk about a community that wanted something different. Let's talk security and ownership. This is big if you're worried about privacy or data. Ghost is open source, so when you self-host, that's your data, your rules, and even on Ghost Pro, privacy's a focus. The only trade-off is if you go managed, yeah, you're trusting their cloud with your stuff. For Universe, you get backups and SSL if you're on a paid plan, but all your files and content actually live on their servers. So you're tied to their rules, their policies. Hands down, Ghost is the security and ownership champ here. Next up, ecosystem and integrations. Ghost plugs into everything: Zapier, Stripe, MailChimp, you name it. The developer community is buzzing, which is awesome if you like building new things. Small catch. Some setup can be a tad manual, so keep that in mind. Universe definitely keeps it simple with built-in analytics and email tools. But honestly, if you want third-party add-ons or have wild automation dreams, you're hitting some walls. The ecosystem is just much tighter. Ghost, no contest, wins here. Now, target user. Ghost feels made for bloggers, publishers, indie media, newsletters, people hooray all about words and control, but it can be a little intimidating if you're brand new. Universe is like the opposite. Perfect for small businesses, personal sites, portfolios. People just want a site that looks hot, fast, without coding. Downside, it's not super friendly for let's build something gigantic scenarios. Honestly, this one's a tie. The right choice totally depends on you. So, putting it all together, here's a quick snapshot of how both fare in each category. You can see where Ghost dominates, especially on tech-wise stuff like ownership, ecosystem, and price. But Universe holds its own in design and overall simplicity. Here's my real take. If you're serious about blogging or you want that kind of ultimate control over your content, Ghost is absolutely for you. It's like made for creators and digital publishers who want to build something that lasts. But hey, if you just want to spin up a beautiful, simple website in no time, maybe for your side hustle or just showing your work off online, Universe is honestly a breeze. Both are awesome, it just comes down to whether you value power and control or speed and simplicity. If this comparison helped you at all, stick around. Follow for more down-to-earth guides on picking the perfect web tools. See you in the next one.